From slippers to clutches, the ballerina who named a factory. The town of Abingdon is famous for many things: its ancient abbey, its position on the River Thames, and of course, for being the birthplace of the MG sports car. But for a time, it was also home to a very different kind of celebrity. A leather factory named after a world-famous ballerina. The story begins in 1912 when John Tate and Robert Atkin Fraser decided to form a new leather business. Fraser, it turns out, was a major fan of the legendary Russian dancer Anna Pavlova, known globally for her grace and signature role in The Dying Swan. So naturally, they christened their new venture the Pavlova Leather Syndicate. Think about that for a moment. While Pavlova was gliding across stages in Paris and London, a bunch of fellmongers and tanners in rural Oxfordshire were processing goat and sheepskins for gloves and chamois leather under her name. It's a hilarious collision of high art and heavy industry. You can almost imagine the factory's PR efforts. Our leather is as supple and elegant as the woman herself, shared quarters with a speedy neighbour. The leather trade had been in Abingdon since the 14th century, but the Pavlova factory's site, the former Spring Grove Works, became a major landmark. However, things got truly interesting in 1929. After a slump in production, the Pavlova Leather Company, which had reorganised and been acquired by Alfred Booth and Conti, found itself with spare space. Who needed a nice, solid brick building for their own industrial endeavours? None other than the burgeoning MG Car Company. Pavlova leased part of its premises to MG, kicking off one of the most unlikely cohabitations in British industrial history. For decades, the smell of tanned hides and sheepskin would have mingled with the aroma of hot oil and petrol fumes. Just picture the morning commute. One worker heading in to make luxurious white leather gloves, and another strapping in to build a speedy midget sports car, both punching the clock at the same complex. The curtain falls. The factory continued producing chamois and specialist leather for decades, even presenting a pair of gloves to Queen Elizabeth II during a 1956 visit. But after a series of corporate takeovers and difficult trading conditions in the late 20th century, the curtain finally fell. The Pavlova Leather Factory closed its doors in 1993, marking the end of centuries of leatherworking in Abingdon. While the smoke and smells of the tannery are long gone, Abingdon will forever have a charming, if slightly bizarre, connection to the world of ballet, all thanks to one admirer's flair for naming a business.